What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 10 things that sold on my eBay store that could be defined as just weird. That are not going to be weird in the sense of like it's an eyeball attached to like a baseball bat or something, but weird in the sense of like you didn't think that it had value, or you would just pass it along in the store and realize who would buy that. So whether you're a beginner reseller or you're just thinking about getting into reselling and thinking, is there actually money in this thing? I'm going to show you the 10 items that people are actually buying that you would never think have any value whatsoever, and to show you that people are actually buying some weird stuff on eBay. So no more wasting time, guys. Let's get into the video right now. First weird item that sold is pretty normal, but it's these New Balance 481 all-terrain men's running shoes. Now I'll classify this as weird because you would see these shoes in a Goodwill or a thrift store somewhere, or maybe a garage sale, and you would just think those are like ugly shoes, you know? But a lot of New Balance and just older style shoes that look like old man shoes actually do fairly decent on eBay if you can get them for the right price. I bought these shoes for $4 at a thrift store and I sold them for $30. Free shipping. It cost me like $6-7 to ship. Just on these weird looking like ugly shoes, I was able to make $20. Every shoe has a model number and a brand that you can just usually type in the search bar, New Balance, and then right under the tongue or right on the side of the shoe, it'll tell you what the name of the shoe is. You can look that up and see what exactly they're going for before you buy them. Okay, so the next item that sold is these weird looking men's court low vision sneakers that I bought at I was doing retail arbitrage. I bought these at Marshall's and I did a video on this. I'll put it right here somewhere. These for $25 or so, I believe, at it's either Shoe Carnival or it was at Marshall's, one of those, but $25. I think I ended up selling these for $55. I took a best offer plus shipping, so a quick little $20 flip once again. If you guys are just ever at a Marshall's or a Shoe Carnival or something, go to the clearance section, see if there's any weird looking shoes that you've never seen before. Even if they're a big size, like this is a size 11, look them up. They might be worth some money, might be worth some time to just grab that you can easily buy for like $20, flipping for like $100. So the next thing that sold, I've also done a video on this before as well, but in the very beginning of the channel in my reselling journey, I bought like 100 of these Stein mugs, and I recently just started going through all of them and listing them again. And the very first day that I listed one, I sold this Deutsch American Volksfest beer stein. It's a 1 liter beer stein. It has the German flag and the American flag on it. Why are people buying this? I don't know. There's a lot of different cultures, different ethnicities. eBay is worldwide, so it's not just going to pertain to the US or Canada, wherever you're at. Yeah, there's value in everything. This mug, someone wanted this mug and bought it. If I didn't post it and list it, I wouldn't have made money. So I'm like pennies into each of these. I made $14 plus shipping. So definitely just profit on, I'm in profit on the whole thing already. So any mug that I sell from here on out is just pure profit. All right, so the next thing I sold is this Easton baseball bat that people tend to overlook at thrift stores and garage sales. Anytime you see a baseball bat in a thrift store, just look it up. It's either gonna be like a $20 or $30 bat, or it could be a $100 bat. You just gotta look up the brand and the model number. There's usually a model number on there. But yeah, I bought this bat in a like lot of 2 or 3, and let's just say they were like $20 each, because I think I got them for like $60 for all 3 of them. $20 into $105. So make sure if you're at thrift stores and garage sales, you make sure to find something like this. Just look it up. It could be worthless, but most of the time some of the bats have value. So yes, baseball bat is another category to look out for. Now the next thing is definitely something you would consider weird, but it's a Panasonic Light Tower VCR TV remote control. Yes, people are actually buying remote controls on here. They're buying specific ones for their fan, or I think it's a fan. Is it a fan? For a specific TV, but it is to show you that people are just buying specific remotes at or the ones that you can just walk by at a thrift store and they're like $1. People are actually buying these. You can look up the brand name, Panasonic. There's usually a model number on there as well. You can look that up. But yeah, people are buying remote controls for their stereo systems, for their old 8-track players, like for their fans, like the ones that are controlled by fans. Different stuff for their car systems. So if you have the time and you're at a thrift store, go through some of the remotes, see, just look up some of them. There's remotes that can go for like $40 or $50 that actually have right here, I have sitting right here, actually I have like, one of them is like $20 remote, the other one's like a $30 or $40 remote. Still have to list those, but there's a lot of remote controls and that people are just not picking up at thrift stores because they don't think they have any value because they're not specifically tailored to what they have. But there's people who are always looking for random remotes. So if you see some, look them up, make some money. All right, I'm hopping in real quick just to show you guys that remote off screen that I was talking about. It actually sold the same day I listed it. Right after the video, I was like, well, might as well list it. It's been sitting there for a minute. As soon as I listed it, sold this for $30, put that right here. So I'm telling you guys, if you find some remotes, look them up. A lot of deals go for like $30, $40. This one went for 30. Just wanted to prove it to you. Back to the video. This next thing, you might think that there's no value in this and you're probably gonna ask yourself, why are people buying this? It's a Super Mario Bros game, the new Super Mario Bros for the Wii, but it's just the empty case with just the manuals and the game inserts inside of it. No game whatsoever. Now, why would someone buy something with no game? Well, there's a lot of resellers that actually have just the disc and they're looking for just the case and the inserts to go along with it so that they can double their money on their end. So I took a picture of just the empty case and the inserts, put it up for sale, $12.99 for just an empty case. If you guys have empty cases laying around, you can probably put those up on eBay for a couple bucks. Always other resellers looking for stuff to complete their sets that they have. If you have a little piece of like a board game that's really important for that game, but you just have that piece, you can list that and sell it for someone who's just looking for that specific piece. Yeah, this was free in like a bunch of games that I had, and I got $12.99. It was like $3 to ship, so like a $7 to $8 profit on this item. All right, so the next thing that sold in relation to games is this PS4 EA Sports UFC 3 game. This is just to show you that old games still have value, and if you have any old games laying around that you're like, this is like from 2018 or 2017, like you can still list those. Some people are looking for those exact games. Yes, I only sold this game for $9, but it was better that it would rather take the $4 to $5 profit than just having it let it sit on the shelf and just never playing it again. At least someone here will play it again. So yeah, if you have any old games laying around, make sure to put those on eBay. You can definitely get some money out of it. Also, if you're starting to resell, if you're a beginner, so that you can get some feedback on eBay, you can take a lot of these games that are laying around or at thrift stores that are only worth like $8 to $10 and list them for like $5 plus shipping, just so people can buy them and get you some ratings, get you some feedback, so eBay can increase your seller limit. So yeah, if you're interested in reselling, that's just a quick way to get you some feedback when you first start. This next thing, you're definitely going to think it's a little weird, but it's a Lionel train replacement track. It's a set of 8. I have these little tracks here. But yeah, there's people who are buying replacement tracks for their train set. There's a lot of people that are into trains and like making like model trains and big old tracks. Like they're looking for replacement tracks if one of them breaks or one of them's chipped. So I got this in like a Lionel train set, and then so it was like the tracks, the model train, and some little canisters, but I sold just the train with the canisters because someone was looking just for that, and I separated these replacement tracks and I sold these. They were like, I sold the whole thing was like $7, sold that for like 20, and then sold this for 20. If you find like a set of something, you can break it up. Someone's looking for train tracks on eBay that you would definitely think, why are people buying that? But yeah, there's a lot of people interested in different things, and someone's always looking for something. So Lionel gauge train replacements, $20, some quick money. Okay, so the 9th thing on this list is this Crooks and Castle snapback that I got in a Threadbeast box, in my second Threadbeast box. It just looks like a referee hat to me, but this is just to show you that even this ugly hat or whatever you think is like, who would want this? Somebody's gonna want it. So put it on eBay, put it on Facebook, put it on Mercari. Someone's gonna want something that you don't want, even if you don't think so. I just really wanted to show that just because that you think something is worthless, it's usually not. That's what I tell people. Just throw something on eBay. It will most likely sell unless it's really something that nobody wants. But a hat like this, someone's gonna want it. $21.99 free shipping. It was essentially free out of my Threadbeast box. Okay, so the last thing on this list, if you're a beginner reseller or you're someone that just wants to take a little risk and you have the space for it, it's this Pioneer Elite Network AV receiver. Now this is a Pioneer receiver. And I'll be honest, I don't know what it's for. I just saw this at a thrift store. I looked this up and this was going for like $300 and I only bought it for $40. I'm assuming it's some type of either radio, some type of radio receiver, or some type of stereo, or some type of TV receiver, because it's got HDMI ports, it's got stuff to put speakers in. This seems expensive. I don't know what it is though. But the point I'm trying to make is that if you're somewhere, if you see something, look it up. It's gonna have value, some weird stuff. The point I'm trying to make is that there is value in almost anything weird, anything just unusual that you don't know what it is. Like, what does that do? Look it up. It's gonna have value. I bought this for $40. It sold for $229 plus shipping. Now, as I was looking it up and as I've sold it, if you ask me what this thing is, I still wouldn't know. I still don't know. So yeah, what is that? Like a $180, $170 profit on a $40 flip. So if you guys are willing to just do a little bit of research, go a little bit out of your comfort zone, look up some stuff. I didn't know this was gonna be $300 item. I saw that there for 40, picked it up, made myself $180. So in conclusion, a lot of weird stuff and random stuff sells on eBay. And it's not just eBay. You can sell on Facebook, you can sell on Mercari, you can sell on OfferUp. A lot of people are buying things all the time, especially with Christmas coming up. A lot of people like to buy people sentimental gifts, sentimental presents, something that someone has been wanting and they're looking for and they weren't able to find it. Like, man, I need this model train. I've been looking for tracks, but I don't know where to find them. And someone's able to buy them from you on eBay. Yeah, I just really want you guys to get out there and resell it. I promise you there is money out there if you are willing to look and willing to do a little bit of research. Also, if you are a reseller and there are some brands that you know and love that sell for you pretty recently that are considered weird, just like in this video, drop that down in the comments. I really like to hear them. It helps the community out, and I love to learn about brands that I didn't know about before that actually have value. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a little bit of information. Follow me on Instagram at NetFlips. Remember to flip that trash into cash, and as always, I will see you on the next one.